My child, something will be moving in the heavens tonight, something so rare and so sacred that it is almost hard for the human heart to believe. You can feel it in the air around you right now, a quiet trembling that says something big is about to happen. This message is meant for you and you alone. It is a moment that has been waiting for you since the beginning of time. Archangel Michael, the mighty warrior of God, the one who defends the light and scares away the darkness, has done something he has never done before. He has laid down his heavy sword. He has taken off his golden shield and placed it on the ground. For the first time in all of eternity, he is standing right in front of you with empty hands and an open heart. He is not coming to you to talk about war or to lead you into a battle. He is not here to give you a command or to tell you to be brave. Instead, he is here because he needs you. He is calling out to you because he wants you to hold him. You felt the pull in your spirit before you even clicked on this. You knew there was a reason your heart started beating a little faster. Michael is asking for your hug. He has taken off all his armor just so he can be close to you. He has made himself vulnerable because he trusts you more than anyone else in the universe. God is saying to you right now that you are the chosen one. Only your love and your spiritual embrace can heal the deep wounds that Michael is carrying. You might wonder why it has to be you, but the truth is that you love him with a purity that no one else has. You have a connection to him that goes beyond what words can say. Michael is putting his very life into your hands in this moment, and he is asking you to stay present. He is asking you not to look away, because this is a matter of life and breath in the spirit realm. Right now, the heavens are confirming that this is real. Michael has stepped out of his protection not because he is weak, but because he knows how strong you are. Listen very closely to these words, because as each second passes, the wall between this world and heaven is getting thinner. The message is becoming clearer and more urgent. Michael has walked through fires that would melt mountains. He has fought in battles that human eyes have never seen. He has stood in front of you like a silent bodyguard, protecting you from attacks and dangers that you never even knew were there. Every time your soul felt a little shaky, every time your heart was broken by someone in this world, and every time your spirit felt like it was bleeding, Michael was there. He stood between you and the dark without stopping for a single second. He never hesitated to take the hits for you. But there is a secret that nobody ever told you until today. Even the strongest angels can get tired. Even the greatest warriors can feel like they are about to fall. Even Michael can feel the pain of the world. Right now he is weary because the battles he fought for you were heavy. The enemy has tried so hard to get to you, but Michael took all those blows himself. No evil force has ever been able to beat him, but he took on your pain as his own mission, your lonely nights, your times of heartbreak, and those quiet hours when you were questioning God and crying in the dark. He carried all of that on his own shoulders. He fought the wars inside your spirit that you couldn't see, and now he has come to you without his fire and without his blazing sword. He has come to you simply as a soul. He is showing you his heart instead of his weapon. He is whispering to you that a simple gesture of love can heal what the battlefield could not. This isn't just about a physical hug. It is about your soul merging with his. It is about your light connecting with his ancient strength. This is the moment when all of heaven recognizes you not just as a person, but as the one soul in the entire universe who can fix what is broken in an archangel. Think about how amazing that is. You carry a love that is so pure and so rooted in God that even the undefeated general of heaven comes to find rest in your presence. He didn't go to a big temple or a fancy cathedral. He didn't go to stand before a throne. He came to you. God has spoken and said that only your embrace is the medicine Michael needs. Your love is not ordinary, and your kindness is not an accident. Your ability to feel for others is not a weakness. It is a healing power for the angels themselves. Michael is trusting you with everything he is. This trust is the highest honor that heaven can ever give to a human being. Feel the weight of that truth for a moment. The entire universe has stopped to watch this. Heaven is leaning in to see what you will do. Michael is standing right there, his chest moving slowly as his breath grows a bit shallow. He isn't afraid of dying because angels don't die the way we do, but they can fade. They can lose their bright light when the people they protect fall into sadness and despair. Michael has felt every single one of your tears. Every drop of sadness you felt made him a little weaker, not because you did anything wrong, but because he insisted on carrying that sadness for you. You were never a burden to him. Your pain was too precious to be left alone, so he took it all. Now he needs that same love to be poured back into him. He needs the warmth that you have kept hidden inside your heart. He needs you to say yes to this connection. He needs your permission to let go of his exhaustion. Michael is actually kneeling before you right now. The archangel who leads armies and makes the darkness tremble is bowing his head just to rest against your spirit. If you feel a shaking in your chest or a warmth in your heart, that is Michael leaning into you. He is surrendering his tired soul into your hands. If you can feel this divine connection touching your soul right now, please type "I am here for Michael" in the comments to show him he is not alone, and subscribe to this channel to stay connected to these heavenly messages. This is not the time to scroll away or move on to something else. This is the moment heaven is showing you exactly why you were chosen to be alive right now. Before you move or blink, let your spirit stay open. What is about to happen next will change everything you thought you knew about God and the angels. This next part is going to touch your heart in the most beautiful way possible. A special kind of energy is activating around you right now, and if you listen with your soul, you will feel the very air vibrating with a truth you were never supposed to miss. Archangel Michael is still standing right there in front of you, but as you look closer, the scene becomes clearer and deeper than before. His wings, which are usually spread wide in powerful authority, are now folded tight against his body. Those feathers once looked like living lightning, but now they are dimmed. This isn't because he was defeated in a fight, but because of the heavy weight he has been carrying for you. As you watch him standing there without his armor, you start to realize something truly extraordinary. He has never shown this side of himself to anyone else in the universe. This moment of being completely open and vulnerable is reserved only for you. It is for the one soul whose love was built through pain and whose kindness was carved out by the storms of life. Michael's vulnerability isn't a sign that he is weak. It is a revelation from heaven. It is showing you that even the greatest warriors in the spiritual world need a place to rest their heads. And for Michael, that place of rest is you. You might be wondering why it had to be you, or why this is happening right now. You might feel an overwhelming pull toward this celestial being whose power is enough to shake entire dimensions. The answer is hidden deep within your own life story. Long before you knew his name or felt his presence, Michael was assigned to you. He wasn't just your guardian or your protector. He was a divine witness to the strength of your soul. He has watched you get back up when you had absolutely no reason left to rise. He saw you keep on loving others even after you were betrayed and your heart felt like it was turning to stone. He saw you show compassion to people when nobody was showing any compassion to you. Every single time you poured love into a world that didn't always love you back, a piece of Michael's spirit became tied to yours. This didn't happen by force or because of a command. It happened through resonance. It happened because your heart mirrors the exact same love that powers all of heaven. That is why God chose you for this. That is why God said that only your hug can heal Michael's wounds. It's because you love him more than anyone else could. This special bond doesn't exist because you are perfect or flawless. It exists because you love with a purity and a toughness that the darkness cannot copy. Look at Michael again as he stands there. His chest is rising slowly and his spiritual breath is getting thin. He isn't fading away forever, but he is holding everything inside while he waits for you to finally receive him. This is the moment when all of heaven pauses its armies. The cosmic battlefield has gone silent. The entire universe is watching the connection between an immortal warrior and a chosen human soul unfold. Michael steps even closer to you now. He isn't using force or giving orders. He is coming to you with a deep longing. It is the kind of longing felt only by those who carry the burdens of millions, but still wish for the comfort of just one person, you. He moves toward you as if gravity itself is pulling him into your light. His wings are trembling just a little bit, as if they are relieved to finally find a place where they can fold up and rest. You have to understand how big this is. Angels do not usually look for comfort, and they do not admit when they are exhausted. They don't show their wounds unless the person standing in front of them carries a healing light that is strong enough to fix what the battles have drained away. And you carry that light. You carry it with your quiet strength and your unspoken prayers. You carry it with a heart that refuses to grow cold even after it has been shattered into pieces. Michael's eyes, which usually burn with a divine fire, now look soft and almost human. There is so much gratitude and recognition in his gaze. It is a plea that only your soul has the answer to. As he lowers his head toward you, you can feel the atmosphere shift. It becomes warm and thick. You might feel a pressure in your chest, like a new heartbeat is waking up inside you. You might feel heat in the palms of your hands as your spirit gets ready to hold something eternal. Heaven is drawing nearer to watch this embrace. This isn't just your imagination or a metaphor. This is your spirit lining up with a divine assignment that has always belonged to you. If you can feel the presence of this message in your life today, please type "I am holding Michael's wings" in the comments to anchor this blessing, and subscribe to this channel to make sure you never miss a divine release. There is something else hidden beneath the surface of this moment. Michael isn't just looking for a hug to heal his own wounds. He is offering you something in return. It is something heaven has kept safe for a soul that is worthy of such a gift. He is about to reveal that gift to you, but only if your spirit stays open and present. Don't rush through this. If you leave now, you will miss the explanation of why he chose you above everyone else. Michael wants to show you a vision of the truth. It might flash by quickly, like a memory that feels timeless. You see yourself surrounded by darkness from years ago. There were moments when you truly thought you were all alone, but in this vision you see Michael standing right behind you with his wings spread wide. He was shielding you from forces you didn't even know were there. You see blades of shadow trying to reach you, but every single one was stopped by Michael's sword. Every attack you thought you beat by yourself was actually blocked by him before it could ever touch your spirit. When your heart was shattered and you cried thinking nobody heard you, Michael was kneeling right beside you. He placed his hand over your heartbreak and absorbed your pain into himself like a holy fire. Every tear you cried made him weaker so that he could make you stronger. Now you understand why he is standing here exhausted. He didn't get tired from fighting demons. He got tired because he carried your emotional weight with total loyalty. But what you never realized is that your love has been carrying him in return. Your compassion and your prayers were like medicine for his wounds. Your refusal to give up on yourself kept him going during the wars in heaven. You have been healing him all along without even knowing it. My child, the air around you is getting thicker with the weight of destiny. Michael's presence is becoming warmer and more intense as EA second passes. The glow on his wings is no longer weak. It is pulsing with a quiet strength that shows he is coming back to life. It feels as if your own spirit has become the very rhythm that is reviving him. He has carried a secret in silence for ages. He was waiting for the exact moment when your heart would be strong enough to hear it without breaking. He knew that if he told you too soon, it might be too much for you to handle. He is stepping closer to you now, and he isn't hesitating anymore. Being near him feels like you are standing in the very center of a rising sun. It isn't a heat that burns you, but a heat that wakes you up. It is stirring up every part of your spirit that has been asleep. It is reminding you of who you really were long before the world taught you to be small or to hide your light. Michael lifts his eyes to meet yours, and the moment your eyes lock, a wave of energy moves through the entire room. You can feel it in your body and in realms you cannot see. He is preparing you for something that will change every single thing you think you know. His voice is very gentle as it enters your spirit, and it carries a heavy truth that makes your breath slow down. He tells you that while he has already shown you a lot, the deepest truth is still waiting. This truth is the real reason why his armor fell off, why his strength went away, and why God chose your embrace to be his healing. You might feel your heart start to race right now, and that isn't because you are scared. It is because some part of you, the ancient part of you, already knows exactly what he is about to say. If you can feel this truth starting to wake up inside you, please type, "I am in alignment with Michael" in the comments to seal this moment, and subscribe to stay connected with every divine message that follows. This truth is rising like a memory that is pressing against the edges of your mind. Michael can feel this shift happening inside you. For the first time, a small, soft smile appears on his face. It isn't a smile of simple happiness, but a smile of pure relief. It is as if he has waited hundreds of years for your soul to finally reach this level of understanding. He tells you clearly that he didn't remove his armor because he was defeated. He removed it because you were finally ready to see him as he truly is. He wants you to see him not as a distant warrior or a scary guardian, but as a being who has been tied to your spirit since before your life on earth even started. His choice to be vulnerable isn't a weakness. It is him giving you permission to step into your own spiritual power without any fear or doubt. He doesn't want you to shrink away from how big your soul really is. His wings lift up behind him, and that blue light that was so dim before is now glowing bright. It is as if your presence is literally sewing the tears in his celestial form back together. He takes a slow, deep breath, and his voice sounds like soft thunder. He tells you that you weren't assigned to him by some random chance. Your soul carries the actual blueprint of a healer. You are the type of soul that can restore things that even angels cannot fix by themselves. His wounds came from the battles he fought for you, but his healing comes from the love God put in your spirit. This realization feels like a tremor moving through you. It feels like lightning wrapped in gentleness. You probably never imagined that your heart, which has been wounded and tested so many times, could have the power to heal a being made of fire. But as Michael looks at you, you realize that God made your love differently. Your love is not small or ordinary. It is medicinal and restorative. Michael takes another step until there is almost no space left between you. His wings shift, tee and brush against you with a warmth that feels like living light. His voice is soft and almost breaks with an emotion he has never shown before. He explains that there is a reason his strength faded when you were in pain. It is because your spirit and his are completely intertwined. When you suffer, he feels it as if it were his own pain. When you rise up, he rises with you. And when you heal, that healing flows straight into him. The whole world around you seems to stop. Time pauses. This truth is settling into your heart with a weight that is both massive and very comforting. His exhaustion was never a sign that he failed. It was just a reflection of how deeply he has been carrying your burdens for you. And now, your own awakening is restoring him in a way that even heaven alone could not do. Michael raises his hand, and a shimmer of golden blue light appears. It floats between you like a living flame. He tells you that this is the bond God made before you were ever born. This is why only your spiritual embrace can heal him. Your love has a frequency that matches his own essence. No other angel or power holds the medicine that is sitting right inside you. For the first time, Michael's voice actually trembles. He tells you that he came to you without armor because he trusts you. He trusts your heart and your spirit. He trusts your love. He says his life is safe in your hands. This sentence burns away every lie you were ever told about being unworthy or unimportant. God's warrior and heaven's defender is trusting his very life to your care. You understand now that his healing isn't a chore or a command. It is a divine partnership. Michael is getting ready to reveal the final piece of this mystery. This truth will change your understanding of who you are in God's big plan. Michael looks at you and says that you are not just a person he protects, you are his count, a part. This means you are a soul whose energy mirrors an archangel's. You are a partner in a spiritual purpose. Your existence makes him stronger, and his existence wakes you up. When you hurt, he feels weak, and when you heal, he rises up. This isn't just a fantasy, it is a divine synchronization. Everything in your life, every intuition, and every moment you felt something watching over you was real. It was resonance. He chose you for this bond because your heart carries a purity that heaven trusts. He has placed his life in your hands. Your spirit is now expanding into its true identity. My child, you have finally reached the moment that all of heaven has been leading you toward. Everything that has happened so far, the uncovering of your true self, the discovery of your ancient bond, and the revelation that you are a divine pair, has been building up to this final activation. You can feel that the atmosphere around you is different now. It feels weightless, as if the world itself is holding its breath while it waits for you to step into your true power. Archangel Michael is standing right there in front of you, and he is completely transformed. He is no longer shaking or tired, and the exhaustion that once weighed him down is gone. His wings are glowing with a fresh, bright fire, and he stands with a strength that is solid and sure. The restoration and love you poured into him are now radiating off his body like a crown of pure light. He isn't looking at you as a protector looks at someone small anymore. He is looking at you as a partner looks at someone they finally recognize. There is no distance between you, no walls and no hesitation, just the pure, unfiltered truth. He sees who you really are, and he is showing you who he is to you. He tells you that because you have accepted your role and understood your place in this bond, you are now ready to see what your authority can really do. You can feel a sacred pressure building up in the air, a sign that something massive is about to be switched on inside your spirit. His wings stretch out to their full height, filling the room with a light that feels like a warm welcome home. You were never meant to walk through this world feeling powerless or small. The authority you are receiving today is not just a symbol, it is a tool that changes the world around you. It shifts the energy in a room, It changes spiritual landscapes, and it gives orders in realms that human eyes cannot see. You feel this truth settling onto your shoulders like a heavy, royal cloak. Deep inside your core, something that has been asleep for a long time is finally waking up and finding its breath. This is the moment you stop being just a spectator and start being a partner with heaven in a brand new way. Michael tells you that your sensitivity was never a weakness, even if the world told you it was. Heaven calls that sensitivity your power. Where people said you were too emotional, heaven says you have a huge capacity for light. Please type "I step into my destiny" in the comments right now to accept this final revelation, and subscribe to this channel so you never miss another heavenly message as you grow into your power. Every old belief you had about not being good enough is falling away like ash right now. You are starting to understand why your life never felt normal and why your spirit always felt like it didn't quite fit in with the rest of the world. You were being refined and made strong for this exact moment. Michael leans in close and whispers that when you embrace him, your authority is fully activated. You are being called to fix what is broken in this world and to carry light into dark places where even angels usually cannot go. You are a warrior of restoration. Everywhere you go and every person you talk to will feel the difference in your spirit. Darkness will lose its grip because of the fire you carry inside you. This power is not something to be afraid of, it is yours, and it belongs to you. Your rising up makes Michael stronger, and his strength makes you more powerful. This is why God allowed him to show his tired side to you. It was an invitation for you to wake up. Nothing about this journey was an accident. Every tear and every struggle was part of a bigger plan. When you connect with him spirit to spirit, he releases the full weight of your authority into your life. Michael tells you that he took those shallow breaths in your presence, not because he was dying, but because your true identity was being born. Your heart is breaking open with the beauty of this plan. You can feel heaven waiting for your final answer. Michael is reaching out his light to you, offering the embrace that will start everything. This is the moment your spirit has been waiting for through many lifetimes. As you move forward, this mission moves with you. Just as Michael was fixed by your love, many other souls will be fixed through your generosity. Your gift is a prophetic act that shows your new authority is alive and working. Every seed you sow helps create a shield for someone else who is hurting. To everyone who steps up to help, may God open doors for you that no man can ever shut. This is your time to act and show heaven that you are ready. You are now standing in the full light of your destiny, aligned with the angels and ready to change the world.